How's it going, guys? Stace man here, Trevor back for another video. I thought I'd come here with my best bets, my best picks and everything like that to do with this week's UFC and Fight Night Tampa. Once this card is over, there's no UFC for 3 whole weeks, so we're gonna have to wait. The Tyson Fury fight is on in between, that's not too bad. And yeah, let's just get on to talk about the profits that we made last week. I decided to take them down in a sheet. So we actually went... So we pulled out 4 for 4 in the favourites. We started the card with turning 15 into 38 on Kenya Chukwu. We basically took... Sorry, what did we take? Let me just read the profit funds. So we took 77.86 from the profit funds. We went 7 for 7 on bets on the card. They were some live betting, and you'll probably see a bit more of these this weekend, because I'll actually be for once live streaming the card on YouTube. But the profit was doing well, I went a bit stupid near the end, and then obviously my lock of the week had a Volk robbery, so I don't know what the judges watch. I really don't know what the judges watch on this card or show or whatever. The boys don't seem to know the sport, but look, what can you do? You don't win them all. What help though if we weren't fucking robbed. Anyways, enough of my shy talking. Let's get into lock of the week. Yes, so we've gone with killer Cub Swanson. I think Cub Swanson takes the fight against Billy Q. I just think he's the more gritty fighter. He can take 15 minutes. We've seen him multiple times. Once he's pushed into deep waters, he pushes through. I wouldn't be surprised if he finds a finish, actually, but I'm just going to say that he's going to win the fight. No funny business, no shady business. We're just going to say he's going to go win the fight, and that's simply it. I think he has the better grappling, the better striking, and I think he can just hold it out for 15 minutes. He's just a gritty fighter like that. But anyways, let's get on to the favourites of the week. We have currently on the screen the favourites of the week. I'm trying not to get blocked by Buckley, but obviously you can see the favourites of the week. We've got Well Cape. This will be also probably my favourite actor, my best actor of the week. We've got McCabe at 2 to 5, 2 to 7 for Miranda Maverick, 3 to 10 for Joel Alvarez, 8 to 15 Woodson, and 2 to 5 for Joaquin Buckley. I just don't see any of these not winning, to be honest. I think Cape is being disrespected by being put on the Apex card. I don't think he should be. I don't think the man should be. It doesn't, make any sense that he realistically is. It wasn't his fault. The Mataia fight was shit. He broke his toe, and he still landed more strikes. Like, I think they're kind of just disrespecting him. The last fighting does not have as near as enough a good record to realistically be challenging him. And I think Cape wins the decision. I want to say he gets a finish, but look, I'm not going to go crazy. It's the Apex. Not many finishes happen here. But yeah. Again, Miranda Maverick, she's 2 to 7. She should be Jamie North Hoyt, or Jamie something Hoyt. I can't think of what's in the middle of her name, but let's call her Jamie Hoyt. Basically, there's no real point of saying that she won't win this fight, considering Hoyt hasn't won her last 2. That robbery in Canada was ridiculous. I think Miranda Maverick, with her build, the way that she's so much physically stronger than everyone in the division, with solid striking, she just gets inside, grapples, wrestles. I'm going to say the best fight on that card is No Distance, because I think finish inside the distance is 100% the best card, the best fucking bet on the card, on her fight at least, and maybe even on the card for me if it's low money, because if it's high money, because I can just see her getting her down and ground and pounding for the win. I can see it happening. And that's it. Joel Alvarez, he's the man to watch in 2025. If he didn't get injuries, he would probably up at the top 15, top 10 right now. Jamar Close is good, and his slam KO is brilliant, and he is very well rounded, both Jamar. But for Julian Alvarez, for me, just has it. I think first or second round finish in this fight, Julian Alvarez first, second round. I think he's very lively on the feet. He has power, and then when it hits the mat, he is the more lively to get a submission. Like, he's the better on the ground with rolling and more lively to get. And Jamar Close is nowhere a bad fighter. He's very well rounded. I just think Julian Alvarez is just that good. Sean Woodson, I think Sean Woodson will win this one because of his distance management. I think his distance management is key. I know he's only an inch taller, but he does have like a 3-inch reach advantage, so I do think it's smart for him to stay more obviously on the side of working his reach and working his... I think if he sets up feints correctly, it should be a good striking match with a bit of grappling. I say he wins a 15-minute decision. I won't see a finish in it, so I'm going to go with Woodson. And then Buckley, look, if you give me Covington for 4 years ago with the 2 used to in fights, then obviously, these wouldn't even fight each other. There's no real way comparable. But with his very recently bad form against Leon Edwards, where he basically just got bitched and wrestled fucked for 25 minutes. Leon came out with a game plan. People would say it was boring, but he just humiliated him and the one thing that he knew he could do. And the George Masvidal fight, that's literally the same George Masvidal that fought in boxing against Nate Diaz. He can throw like one punch and then be gassed. And even Kobe, I thought looked gassed in that fight from wrestling so much, maybe over wrestled in that fight. But I just don't see Joker Buckley not getting it. Joker Buckley's finish of Wonderboy, even though it was devastating, was great to be so late, to show that he still has massive power in the third round, and he was still wrestling, trying his best to get takedowns. So I think based on the cardio aspect you gave me, I think the best bet on Joker Buckley I'm going to go for is 4-5 or decision. It's very lively he gets a late finish, very lively. I wouldn't be surprised after the third round, maybe even the fourth. Maybe coming into the fourth, Covington's just zapped and he's able to take it down a lot easier and get the finish. But that's what I'm going to go with the favourites. So let's move on to the favourite underdogs. So these are the favourite underdogs that we have this week. I can go back kind of in the middle now. We're all good. I've gone with Davy Grant. I think Davy Grant at 11-10 is a great shout to kind of do it. I'd say Davy Grant might be retiring soon out of the sports, so we probably don't have much left to him, so he should probably get the win. I think he's the greater, more veteran fighter between the two of them. His opponent did finish Coronavirus or Cartavius very well in the Contender Series, but I just think Davy Grant has all the tools to really get it done and the greatness to go 15 minutes. Old dog, doing it kind of right. I do think 11-10 still enough odds. And Andrew Noriez is the other one. I think Noriez, I can't see him not winning the fight. That's just the one thing I'll say. I can't see him not winning that fight. I think Daniel Marcos is very overhead. He should be 14-0. He lost to Davy Grant, and I think he lost to John Castagna. He has good striking and that really big shovel head, kind of like my head, a big massive fat head. So when you're in the octagon, he's just able to absorb punches. He has good solid grappling, not really much on the ground. But I do think if you kind of go with Yanez, he has the better strike. I think he's more all-rounded. His grappling's better, and I think if it hits the mat, it's Yanez all day. At 6-4, crazy odds not to go with it, and that's just simply what I think is going to be the two underdogs. We'll see what we do this week. Will we go 5-5 this time? Will we go 2-2 in the underdogs? I'll be doing a live stream of this live reaction. I keep live betting if I'm thinking of anything. But I probably should go show you what the favourite bet of the week, the favourite ACA of the week is going to be. We did land 2 last week. I will show up some confirmation now in a minute. Okay, so we can see the odds here now. Some have actually changed. Yanez has now gone even a further out, which I think is 100% the correct call. Billy's gone up. And my favourite bet of the week anyways, this is my favourite ACA of the week. I'm not sure what odds this will bring now, but we will go with it and see. It brings back, if I draw a tenner on that, 40 quid, 40.90. You could probably find this on other apps, so more benefits. But these are the odds I'm getting here. I'll probably surf around. I was thinking of doing this on Betway, but I will surf around, and if this changes, I'll either show it on the live stream or I'll make something, an edit before I do this. But that should be it. This should be the winning one. Joker Buckley. Obviously, the 5 favourites that I threw down, I think that'll be the closest one to win. If you were to ask me maybe about a bit of a crazy one, maybe go... If you go Woodson... Nah, not Woodson. If you go... I mean, if you go Yanez and you throw Swanson into pick of the week in Yanez, it strings like nearly 6s on a 5er, that's 30. I don't think I'd say no to that. I think that's going to be it. I don't really have anything else to pick from here. So we'll be back. Live reaction on Saturday for this card. So, live reaction for this card on Saturday. I will see you on Saturday. I will stream this on the channel. Be 11 o'clock my time. So, should be okay. It should be alright. Fight night in Tampa. I'm hoping that it's a pretty decent card to end off the year. And then we will come back. I think it's the 21st of January. I think it's the next card, which will be 3-11. So we will be coming back close enough to then. I will upload UFC 5 videos till then, or maybe some other videos talking about other cards. If the full London lineup gets announced, I might do a video talking about that. But anyways, hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you want to see anything, if you want to keep seeing these, hit the like button, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.